here's a question. We have to determine under which conditions placed on X the series given by that expression converges. Okay, so this is one of those where our condition is, choose a different colour, the condition is that we have to have the absolute value of 1 minus x squared minus 1 must be, absolute value there, must be less than 1. That's our condition. So we just got to find which values of x will satisfy that. Well, I like to draw a picture of this, so let's just draw a picture of 1 over x squared minus 1. Quick graph. Here we go, 1 over x squared is a truncus, and then it's just moved down 1, so we'll have an asymptote here at minus 1. It's minus 1, that's y equals minus 1. And then we get the truncus shape. There's an asymptote where x equals 0, but it comes along the axis, so I won't mark it in. And we get that, not a particularly pretty one. It's meant to be symmetrical. Of course, mine isn't. Anyway, it's meant to be symmetrical. So that's a picture of y equals 1 over x squared minus 1. Now, the condition where the absolute value of that has to be less than 1 means that we have to get the value of this between plus and minus 1. So if I just put in the plus 1 line as well, so that's y equals plus 1. There's 1 there. Right, we just have to get the values between there and there, and you can see that this curve is between, let's choose a different colour, between here, this x value, going that way, the value of the function is between 1 and minus 1, and similarly if we find this value here, we'll have to find that x value, and then going that way as well, the value of the function is less than 1. So we just have to find what these 2 points are. So they are where we're equal to 1. So we'll just do a quick solving of those 2 points. We've got 1 over x squared minus 1, and that equals the plus 1. Add 1 to both sides, we get 1 over x squared equals 2. Divide both sides by 2, multiply by x squared, and we get x squared equals a half. And then take the square root of both sides, and we get x equals 1 over root 2, and square root, so we get plus or minus. So that's some therefore symbols there, therefore. X is plus or minus 1 on root 2, so the x value in there, that'll be plus 1 on root 2, and the x value in there will be minus 1 on root 2. And you can see from the picture there we have to be to the right of the half, so x has to be bigger than the 1 on root 2, so we have to have x must be bigger than 1 on root 2, has to go that way for the function to be between plus 1 and minus 1, and similarly we have to go to the other side of that one, so we also have to have x is less than negative 1 on root 2. That is from there going that way. And that's the conditions for x. So we just get two separate parts there. Okay. As with all of these type, I think the picture just makes things very clear, which otherwise can be kind of complicated. Okay, I'll stop there.